welcome back to yet another episode of The Square Room. My name is Jonel.
And I am Deswayne.
And we are so happy you are here and you are listening. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. I feel like I'm about to get into like an ASMR, like, thank you.
I really thought like I was at a massage parlor.
You are now listening to Square Room Radio.
Yeah?
No, it's not going to be relaxing whatsoever, actually. I feel like, hold on. Do I sound okay?
Yeah.
I feel like I can't hear myself as well as I could in the last headphones. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. You can hear yourself okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm using different headphones this week, guys, so it's a little different, you know. But Des. I want to know, are you a sweet or salty guy when it comes to your snacks?
Ooh, I'm not really a snack person.
You're like, I'm a chicken guy.
Yeah, like if I'm hungry and like I want a snack, I'll microwave some hot dogs.
Okay. You are high.
Yes.
You have the munchies.
Oh, God.
There is, you know, some like cupcakes and candy and whatever.
Okay.
Versus some like chips.
I'm going with the chips.
You're going with the chips.
I'm going with the chips.
Okay. What's your favorite type of chip?
Sweet chili heat Doritos. I really like barbecue Lay's. The stacks though.
Okay.
I don't mind Cool Ranch.
Okay.
It's not like my go-to. I don't mind it. I hate regular chips of anything, like regular potato chips.
The original Lay's
I think are disgusting.
Bet you can't eat just one.
I bet you I don't want none.
Like, no, they're so good. Like,
why do people say that?
Something with a classic, just
Ew.
salty. Just
and ketchup chips. Don't let me forget. Ketchup chips are so good.
They taste like fucking vinegar.
They're so good.
No, ketchup chips. First of all, most of our audience is American, so they don't know what shit is.
Yeah.
Ketchup chips are a Canadian thing, and
They're
they
amazing.
are literally just. Oh, I actually found out that all dress is a Canadian thing as well.
Really?
Yeah.
All dress is also really good.
I'm a sour cream and onion girl. Well,
Okay.
actually, I haven't had them in years, but I still like them.
Mm-hmm.
But no, regular Lay's or the spicy Doritos. Or I'll take regular, but like spicy are the better ones.
Okay.
I don't like the sweet chili heat and the cool. I don't like all the
sweet chili.
I don't like the
when
fancy,
they came out with it, I tried it and it changed my life.
I like the classic like cheese, but I
Lame.
like a little spice, and I like the regular.
Ugh.
I am kind of basic, but like whatever.
The regular is so disgusting to me.
Okay, let me ask you, what is your favorite non-typical food to eat? So like not chicken, not chips. What?
I don't know them.
Why'd you laugh?
What is non-typical food? Like what is?
Like, if they're like Deswayne likes to eat chicken and
Lasagna?
no, but like not a food, like, you know.
Vagina.
Ding ding ding. Yes! I'm like, come on, Des.
Yeah,
you know the answer.
Because I'm like, am I supposed to say this? Because I want to say this, but I.
No, I knew you'd want to say it.
Yeah, I remember like when I talk about vagina too early, you're like, Des, man. So I was like, oh. Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Do you like chips? Do you like vagina? Well, I have a snack
Get the
for
fuck
you.
out of here. Get the absolute fuck.
Wait, Des, I'm doing my ad.
Sorry. I was throwing up in the meantime. I'm so sorry, guys.
Come on.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're doing the commercial voice.
Oh, God.
Oh, you ruined it. Okay,
I did.
Whatever. Yes, a company has launched pussy flavored chips so millennials can get laid more.
What?
Because millennials are having less sex. So they're saying it's the perfect gift for millennials who lack a lot of lays.
Did you do that?
No, that's what they said.
That is really good.
That's actually
I was
what they
really
said.
going to high five you. I'm glad you didn't take
I
it.
don't wanna
Because if
take
you
credit.
told me after that, I would have been so pissed.
No.
That was really good.
I'm not going to take credit. Yeah, so for who lack a lot of lays, if they can't get it in the sack, they can get it in the snack.
Jeez! Who did this? You know what? Just for that, I would try the chips. No lie.
I was going to do the whole ad and like make it sound like an ad read, but you ruined it.
I did because it sounded disgusting.
Yeah, a chip company that purports to cater to sex-starved 30-somethings, because apparently millennials are just having less sex than like any other generation.
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
Gen Z's like following right behind us too. But a lot of them are still very underage, so I don't think they can like.
I mean, anyways.
Yes, sex-starved 30-somethings boast a new flavor that supposedly tastes like a woman's vajayjay. This is a quote Buy the reps for the chips. After tasting it, you will remember your wildest love adventures, your first real love, and maybe even lose your oral virginity. Because it tastes like pussy. You know I added that part in. It's a Lithuania-based company.
Okay.
But they do like private potato chips or whatever. And they dub them pussy-flavored potato chips. The kinky creations are inspired by a purported generation-wide sex drought amongst millennials who allegedly prefer pursuing social media to getting saucy in the sack.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of when...
Someone in the comments said salt and vinegar. Sorry.
When they came out with cornflakes to stop kids from masturbating or some weird shit like that.
Men of all, young, old, just because it was supposed to be like so bland that like you wouldn't want to think. Now this is like you get a taste for it. You're like, I want to go eat some pussy.
That's okay.
Imagine, and you fucking lick your. You're like,
imagine your kids eating this.
Limited edition. What's the picture?
The picture.
I wonder if we can like get some.
The bag doesn't look too crazy.
The bag can't be too crazy though. Yeah. You know it can't. That's too much.
And that's the vagina. Oh, that's her legs. Oh, they're clever. Wow, they are very clever with this.
A box of pussy flavored chips. I'm gonna see if I can buy some.
Kettle chips.
Can you buy chips from Lithuania and ship them to Canada?
I don't know. I was actually about to Google it before you showed me this. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I have it. Adults 18 plus only. For the hot ones, all bodies taste good. No preservatives. Yes for sex. This is all on the bag, by the way. Damn it. They're not. It says send us a short email and be the first to know when shipping will be available in your company.
Oh, that's stupid.
According to several past years' research data around the world, millennials are having 3 times less sex than their parents at the same age. Because, our parents were fucking freaks. They just came out of the Great Depression or whatever the... Wait.
I'm sorry, where?
When? No. I might be onto something.
I don't know. I don't know when the Great Depression was. I don't know these things.
Our parents are fucking
boomers. Yeah.
When was the Great Depression? Oh, no. That's a little too... I mean, some people's parents who might be listening, Great Depression was like 1929 to 1939. So that was way before.
Yeah.
But like maybe someone who's listening, their parents came out of the Great Depression.
Yeah.
But like most millennials, their parents are boomers. Listen, there was a fucking war. That's all I know, okay? I'm not the history buff. Yeah, okay. Pussy flavored chips are chips with a unique taste for brave and free people. After tasting, this is on their website. You will remember your. Oh yeah, I read this one. Yeah. A great gift for the one you love, cause to initiate a romantic evening, or just a simple delight for your taste buds and fun chat about sex. The perfect way to test your friend's courage, openness, and sense of humor. P.S. For girls and women, if this or previous year you were pleased by someone, it is very likely that you have directly contributed to the creation of this taste.
Ew.
What the fuck? They're expensive for chips though. €10.
Yeah, of course they are, because they taste like pussy.
Yeah, they can afford to charge that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god,
You want to try some pussy?
I want to. I mean, remember I ordered Erykah Badu's pussy incense.
You're right.
And I tried to get Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy candle, but couldn't get it.
Why?
It was sold out and it was super expensive.
No, not why couldn't you get it?
Because like she said it smelled like her vagina, but everyone else said it was just smelled like a candle.
Why do you want to just smell people's vagina?
Because it's for like, listen, Ethan Klein made a kind of a he's a YouTuber, H3 podcast. He made a candle that smelled like his asshole after Gwyneth Paltrow made one that smelled like her vagina, but like people say it actually smells like a very pungent asshole.
But why would you?
I didn't want that one. No,
but why do you want to smell other people's vagina aroma in your space?
Because 9.9999% of the time, you know it's not gonna be.
But what if it did?
I would actually be shocked and surprised. But like
that, now your whole room smells like Erykah Badu's vagina.
Badussy. That's what she called it. But Listen, do all vaginas smell?
No.
Let me finish. Not the same. But do they all smell similar? Like, you know how, like, all flowers, you're like, yeah, a rose may smell different than, like, a tulip, but it all has a floral aroma?
No.
No? What do vaginas smell like?
Some smell like absolute, like...
Des, be nice.
I can't, because I've experienced this firsthand.
Oh, yeah, you told that story.
Yeah,
Ooh.
where me and my cousin were trying to, do a little song in the basement with this girl.
Something strange for a
And
little change.
you know what I'm saying? And I had left the area and got fresh air. But I didn't know it was fresh air until I was going back.
Oh, you didn't realize?
No.
Oh.
It was when I was on the phone upstairs and I'm in the kitchen and I'm on the phone and I smell something. But I think it's the garbage in the kitchen.
But it was your finger.
It was my fingers. And when I realized, I tried to scrub the skin off my fingers. It was bad, Joe. It was bad.
Oh, no.
Like, ew. Like, ew. Anyways, but no, not every, like, you can smell something. Like, I don't know. I feel like for guys, you can walk into a room and be like, it smells like fucking balls in here. But, like, you can walk into a room and be like, it smells like sex. But it's rare that you're like, oh, that smells like vagina. Unless you know that specific person's vagina smells.
Gotcha.
But balls, you're just like, ew, it smells like balls in here.
This might be TMI, but I feel like as a woman, like, I know I can identify, well, not everybody, but, like, I've definitely smelt it before, like, other women's period blood. Like, I can, like, a shark in the water, I fucking smell it. Yes, you're giving me a look, I know, but, like...
Okay.
Like, I don't know how to describe it. Because, like, there's, like...
Blood has a smell.
But period blood has a smell. No. It's not like it's... I mean, at least mine doesn't stink. But, like, it has, like, a... People have described it as metallic. I don't feel like it smells metallic. I definitely haven't fucking tasted it.
Yes, it does. Because I've been in the bathroom.
Someone's like, it smells like pennies. You've never heard that before?
No.
You've never heard someone say that period blood smells like pennies?
No. But I've been in the bathroom after, like, girls who are on their period do whatever they do in the bathroom.
Fucking clean their shit.
I don't know what the fuck they do, and I don't want to know.
They're probably just peeing and changing their... What? You gotta change it.
I know, but it's the visual.
Take
for
out
me.
the tampon.
No, I got it, Joe. We got it.
Wipe
Every guy listening right now is like, Joe, come on.
Why?
No, we get it.
It's
Do what you got to do. No, we never said it's not.
Blood?
No, do your thing.
If you have like a diva cup, you got to empty it out.
Oh, that's nice.
Like a little teapot. Tip me over and pour me out.
God, now she's doing it on purpose.
What?
Nothing. And I've gone in the bathroom and I'm like, here smells like metal. So it makes sense. Yeah.
It smells like loose change.
Yeah. Yes, you're not wrong. That's exactly what I think of. But like, I know what it probably was, but now that you say it, yes. Yeah, I can understand. You can smell period blood.
Yeah, and I think as a woman, like, I'm sure just like every vagina has a different smell, but I think something about it's, I think what the smell is, it's your unique vagina mixed with the blood, and I think blood is more of a universal smell. So it's like every woman's period blood is going to smell different, but I think there's kind of a
similarity.
Again, it's like, oh, it's a different flower, but it's still floral.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm still trying to find these chips.
You just want people's vaginas. Why?
Fuck. They only ship to Europe right now. No shipping
Europe.
to Canada. Only Croatia and the Czech Republic.
That's it?
Well, the only C countries. Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland.
I'll ask my friend in England if she knows anybody in these places that I'm not going to remember.
You're going to be like, I'm going to ask my friend in Lithuania if...
You want to hear something crazy?
Just have your friend take a fucking train to France.
I will not let her do that.
Why?
No.
Why?
Because if somebody asked me to take a train to
go get some pussy chips,
I would not.
Why?
Hey, Des, can you go to Barry? No.
You wouldn't even go to Barry?
No.
That's what you're gonna say,
yeah.
right? You're ridiculous.
okay, so we all know that I dibble dabble into the music career. Now, into music. Do you know one of our, well, you don't know, one of our highest or most listened to places is Denmark. I feel like that's so weird. I should put it in a song and ask them to send me some chips. If you're from Denmark and you're listening to this.
Did it say, did I read out Denmark as one of the places?
I think so.
That's funny. But yeah, I saw the pussy chips and I'm like, I knew you would hate it, but I'm like, if I bait you into it by asking sweet or salty, I know you're gonna pick salty. Yeah. If I'm like, what's your other favorite non-food, I know you're gonna say pussy. And I was like, oh, Des, got him.
That was good. And like, even like, I hesitated because I was like,
you're like, no, like,
because you was giving me shit for bringing up vagina so early. Like, Des, not everything. So that's why I was like, oh,
but now
I don't know what else to say.
Now I was banking on. I'm like, I was like, you want to say it?
Yeah.
Say it. And you're like, and I'm like,
and you're like, I was like, are you sure? Are you gonna yell at me?
Oh God, that's so funny. So you and I, we do this podcast together. We host this podcast together. Some may call us a duo, right? Mm-hmm. Over the years, there have been plenty of on-screen, on-air duos.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I don't know. I just got the idea. I'm sure someone's done it somewhere, but like, this was an original idea for me. I was like, oh my God, we should like go through TV duos and be like, which one of which, like, who are you and who am I in the duos?
Okay. But
when I Googled TV duos, most of them, I had no fucking idea who they were. No, because like, I'm like, I don't know. Like, if it was a show that I watched, I know that you wouldn't watch it.
Okay.
Like, okay, let me quickly go to Google and like read you.
You know what's crazy that we're talking about TVs? Yesterday, me and my girlfriend are sitting there, and she's like, "Oh, Daz, we should start a TV series together." And I'm like, "No, because you're gonna watch 100 episodes, and I'm gonna be at 4, and it's gonna piss me off, and I don't want to do that." No. Okay, what's the first one she goes to? Pretty Little Liars. I was like, ooh. Truth be told, she's like, oh, you probably won't even be into this. I'm like, oh.
Been there, done that.
Truth be told, I made it to like season 4 or 5.
Or like 6. Because there were like a bajillion.
No, there's not a bajillion. There's like 6 or 8.
I think there's like 8 or 9.
No, the 9, I think, might be the spinoff.
No, because it wouldn't be called.
I know. I'm just letting you know that. I'm pretty sure it was an even number I saw.
Pretty Little Liars. So now I'm looking it up. Sorry, I know I'm not speaking into the mic properly. Oh, it might be 7. Maybe 7.
I made it to like 5.
Wow, it was on from 2010 to 2017.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wow.
Yes, you're looking up. What are you looking up?
I'm trying to look up the
duos.
But I'm trying to find the one that I initially found.
Tom and Jerry.
No. Like humans.
I know. That's hard because I don't know humans.
Right. Okay. So I'm like, I've never watched the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
I've never heard of it.
Stranger Things, Steve and Dustin, but I have not seen past season 1. Yes, I plan on watching Stranger Things, but I'm like, I don't know their duo
really
well enough.
It's
right?
funny because I have not made it to episode 1.
Gilmore Girls, didn't watch. Okay, Teen Wolf, Scott and Styles. I watched Teen Wolf. I know for a fact that you, well, not for a fact, but I would bet money that you did not. Correct?
You would be absolutely correct.
Okay. And even though I would want to be a Styles, I'm totally the Scott in this relationship.
Definitely.
That 70s show, didn't watch it. Hap and Leonard, don't even know what that is. Something like, I don't know. Ted Lasso, like, Insecure, Issa and Molly, Issa Rae's show. Okay, you don't want. See, so that's why I was like, so I'm going through this list and I was like, okay, pivot.
Yeah.
I'm like, cartoon duos.
Okay. Right?
Because I'm like, the real people, it's just not working.
There's just something with real people that I hate. No, I'm being serious. I have this conversation with people all the time.
Oh, new girl, Jess and Cece. I'm totally a Jess. You're totally a Cece.
Mm-hmm.
Jane the Virgin. I'm totally a Jane. You're totally a Petra.
You're an asshole.
What?
Fuck Petra. And no.
You watched Jane?
No, I did not watch Jane the Virgin, but people watched it around me. Fuck Petra.
But am I not Jane?
You are Jane. You're
so
definitely
fucking
Jane.
Emotional. So
yeah, but I don't want to be Petra. I don't give a fuck. Make me somebody else.
But that's the duo that they had on the list.
No.
So between Jane and Petra,
I don't want to do the duo. I don't want to do the duo. No.
Did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Arya Stark and the Hound. I'm Arya, you're the Hound, for sure.
I'm a dog?
No, it's a man.
Oh.
But I mean...
I don't like that.
This one's not on the list, but what's that show called? Breaking Bad? I'm Walter, you're Jesse Pinkman. You watched it?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, I don't watch things with real people.
Okay, whatever. Let me get off the real people. Anyway, so I compiled a list.
Okay. Cartoon or anime?
Cartoon, because I don't watch anime.
You don't watch anime.
Yeah. So I tried to pick some that, like, some of these I don't even really know that well, but I tried to pick duos. Like, I even Googled, like, what some good ones are.
Okay.
So funny enough that you said Tom and Jerry because, you know. But who's the cat and who's the mouse? I think Tom is the cat.
Tom is the cat.
Like a tomcat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah, no, Tom is the cat.
So I think that you're Tom, I'm Jerry.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yes, for sure. For sure.
First of all, do they still make Tom and Jerry? Like, I feel like that Tom and Jerry was like made in like the 60s or the like it's super old.
Yeah, and super inappropriate in a lot of ways.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, as most of these are.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, you agree?
Yeah, 100%.
Lenny and Carl from The Simpsons.
Oh, I wasn't really a Simpsons person.
To be honest, I don't know which one's Lenny and which one's Carl. I think Lenny is the black one.
Is he black?
Lenny. One is black, one is white. Lenny Simpsons.
Is that the one with glasses?
No, Lenny is a white one. Okay, I'll show you Lenny and Carl. I don't really want to turn... Yeah, just type in Lenny and Carl. Yeah, I don't want to turn the laptop. They're just like always together. They're for sure a duo.
See, yeah, my stepdad was like, "This is the devil's work." You're like, yeah, that's not a thing. Okay.
You see it?
Oh, yes. Oh.
To be honest, I feel like their personalities are kind of similar. Like, intertwined. Like, who are they without each other?
I don't think you would be either of these, but if you had
No, we're not. Yeah, but it's like, if within the duo, who would be who if we had to... Honestly, I would take either one because I feel like their personalities are like... For the sake of what I know you're thinking, you can be the black one.
Okay, good.
Because
that's what I was going
I know you didn't want to say it.
No,
but...
no. And it's crazy because the picture I'm looking at, his shirt is rip up. I literally have a shirt just like this. Where my thumb is.
Oh my God. He's not that fat.
I literally have a shirt just like that.
Des, first of all.
Like, actually, like a girl ripped the shirt and was like, "You're not wearing this no more." And I still to this day wear it.
You're a mess. Phineas and Ferb. I'm Phineas, you know.
Yeah. The only
because
problem,
I always want to do some shit.
I know. The only problem with that is like
Ferb gets bitches.
He does. But
why'd you smell so bad? You're for sure Ferb. Yo, Ferb pulled some of the baddest.
It's the quietness for me.
True, but when you want to be?
Yeah, but with you, I wouldn't be. That's the thing. If it was a random stranger, I'm silent.
But he's not with, like they have an understanding, and he does speak. He speaks to Ferb
more than
Phineas
more than anybody.
Anyone.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think, like, I'm not saying you are this person, but between the two, I'm Phineas, you're Ferb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't between the two, you're borderline Candace. Borderline. I said borderline.
I'm telling Mom.
Like, you wouldn't actually snitch, but you would just use it over my head.
Between the two, you're Phineas and I'm Candace. Like, between those two.
Yes. Yeah.
Fuck you for that. Yeah. I'm Phineas, you're Ferb. Oh my God, I love this one. Because I know. Stewie Griffin and Brian Griffin from Family Guy. The baby and the dog.
I want to say you're Stewie, but the maturity of you is Brian.
Stewie's very mature.
Stewie's Stewie.
I'm 1,000,000% a Stewie.
Yeah.
And you're Brian, because, like,
what the fuck?
Brian just always trying to, like, hit on girls and, like, drinks all the time.
It's literally a dog fucking humans. Yeah, keep going, Joe. Keep going. Just keep going.
No, but you agree. I'm Stewie.
Yes.
You're Brian.
Yeah.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
This one I don't know about, but I think I know where I'm leaning.
I want to say you're Scooby.
Me too.
Yeah, because you're definitely braver than I am.
Right, because listen, Scooby's scared, but he's braver than Shaggy.
Yeah.
And Shaggy is always high as fuck.
Always.
Right.
Come on.
That's why you're Shaggy.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't say it, but we know.
We know.
He's okay, good. Oh my God, we've been like on point the whole time. Okay, we can't. We gotta stay here, right here, eye to eye. Okay. Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, did you watch Pinky and the Brain?
Yeah. So Pinky and the Brain is an old school show. Yes. For those of you who don't know, they're like two little lab rats, and every night when like the people wherever I don't know if they're in a house or
they're in like a testing lab
facility. Yeah, they're fucking lab rats, obviously. But the Brain always tries to take over the world, like that. He wants world domination, and Pinky's always just like and like kind of foils all of Pinky's plans and whatever. And like the whole premise of the show and like their theme song was like Pinky and the Brain, one is a genius, the other's insane. Yeah. So who?
I want to say you're the Brain. However, yeah, you're the Brain.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you would want to do something. I would be okay being a lab rat.
Well, no, you know.
And I feel like I would always fuck up your plans.
No, but you know the truth behind that.
No.
You don't know?
No.
The Brain is the one who's insane.
Oh.
And Pinky is the genius. Oh. Because remember, he always has a plan and then Pinky does some dumb shit and like it actually works. Whereas the brain always is so fucking... Remember they say the definition of insanity is trying to do something over and over again and expecting a different result. And every night he says... Pinky says, Brain, what are we going to do tonight? He says the same thing we do every night. Try to take over the world. So he's fucking insane. And Pinky is just like...
Yeah, that's you.
Oh my God. That gave me goosebumps. I'm scared. Okay, yeah, but like, that's me. I don't know how I feel about that one.
But it is.
This one's not on my list, but when I said it, I thought about it. Dexter and Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, I really want to say you're Dee Dee, only because you're so annoying.
I'm annoying. Are you out of your fucking mind, Deswayne? You're literally one of the most annoying people I've met in my life, and you'll do it with a fucking smile and pretend you're playing around like Dee Dee, but you know I don't want you anywhere near my shit. Get out of my lab.
And that's why I said I want to say you're Dee Dee. I wasn't going to say you're Dee Dee. I just was saying I want to say you are.
You're 1,000,000% Dee Dee.
No, 1,000%. 1,000%.
Oh my God. How dare you?
How dare you even want to say it, Des?
Lilo and Stitch. I know it's another hard one, but I know. Come on, Des. We're like we got every single one.
Lilo and Stitch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hi,
yeah, you're definitely
no
Lilo.
One's left behind. Of course, I'm Lilo.
The only reason why I was iffy about it.
The Stitch voice too.
Sound like that I used to. I can't do that now. The only reason why I say you're Lilo is like what I was thinking about is like how much they care for each other, but then I realized like Lilo always did care, but then she reached a point of frustration with Stitch, and then that's when Stitch started to care. And that's like me and you, like you're trying to do something for the better cause, and I'm pissing you off, and you're just like, you know what? Forget it. I'm like, okay, fine.
And you're just fucking wild and uncontrollable, and I'm just like, yo, chill. And I value family, and you said that you don't want to be around anyone
ever.
Lilo and Stitch. This is an interesting one. Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King. The meerkat and the warthog. Yeah.
I would say I'm... I think that's even harder than Lilo and Stitch, actually.
I think this one's easier.
Really?
I think so. I think we have harder...
Have you watched Lion King 1.5?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe that's why. Because you want to say you're Timon?
Yes.
Yeah, see? If you watch Lion King 1.5...
I can't remember it, so I feel like I haven't.
Timon's...
No?
Timon's not the brightest bulb in the sky.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But I feel like Pumbaa's dumber.
No. If you watch Lion King 1.5.
Oh, shit.
Lion King 1.5 is Timon's story of how everything happened. The behind the scenes. It was
I've
so
never seen it.
good.
Oh my God, I have to watch it.
And it makes so much, like, even, you remember in the beginning of Lion King when they all, like, bow down to the baby.
When
it turns out it's because Pumbaa farted and the front row started to faint. And then they were like, oh, like the elephants are bowing. Maybe we should bow too. And then everybody starts to bow.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, they have
spoiler alert. No,
they have little
probably
behind
like
the
20
scenes of stuff that happened, and like it's so good. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. No,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Okay, but based on Lion King 1.
Based on Lion King 1, yeah, that's why I said you're Timon.
Yeah, I would agree. Cause sorry, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Between this is not on my list either, but Rugrats, Tommy and Chucky.
Fuck. You're Tommy.
Have you seen the newer
No,
Rugrats?
I would never.
It's like kind of scary. Like they're kind of like clay looking.
I would never in my life. I started All Grown Ups and I was like, I can't do this.
All grown up.
Really want to shout it out. Yeah, you're Tommy.
No, they should never grow up. Like certain things just need to be leave good enough alone. Yeah.
And the reason I say you're Tommy is because you're braver than I am for sure.
Yeah, but like Tommy, like between the duos, the one who always wants to do something is gonna be me no matter what. And like Chucky's sweet. He's just like, I don't know about this, guys. That's literally you. Okay, this show I have no fucking idea.
Okay.
So this is all you.
Okay.
Rick and Morty.
Oh, nope.
You didn't watch it?
Nope.
Ah, shit.
I don't like shows that, like, I can obviously tell the writer is on acid or something crazy. It makes me feel like I shouldn't be watching this because I'm promoting you doing this kind of shit. Adventure Time I started to watch, which is a show kind of like Rick and Morty.
I'm familiar with it, but I haven't seen it.
I watched most of the seasons. And then when I found out that the person who made it, like, these are the things he sees when he's on drugs, I was like, ooh, I can't support this anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. So if it's one, like, if I don't know, I don't know. But if I know, I can't support it.
I'm trying to see what I can find on, like, their personalities. But these are all, like, legit personality types. Oh, okay. It says Morty is a young, good-natured, impressionable boy who can be somewhat easily manipulated. Don't look at me. Stop it.
You're reading.
No, your eyes did something that I didn't like. He has been described as challenged and has difficulty in school. Now I'm looking at you. He also has a pronounced stutter. Don't look at me.
I'm not.
Because both of us stutter sometimes. Despite his apparent lack of intellect, Morty has shown to be a good listener and follows directions well. Rick's personality is gruff and impatient. Rick doesn't put any effort into hiding his feelings, and he generally feels like most people are idiots. He busies himself with his experiments, but when interrupted or forced to engage in pointless conversations, he's frank and unashamed. Honestly, bits and pieces sound like both of us. Yeah. But I'm more Morty. You're more Rick. Yeah.
From what I knew, which is absolutely nothing, that's what I went with too.
I mean, probably too. Yeah. Yeah, that's so funny. I said easily manipulated. Your eyes darted at me. And then when I said challenge,
I just looked down.
And then the gruff and impatient is you. Uh-huh. But like feels like most people are idiots is me. But then like just the pointless conversations and being frank and unashamed, that's you. So yeah, you're more Morty. I'm more Rick. Ren and Stimpy.
Ooh.
That's a tough one. Ooh. That's actually, maybe you should save that for last. Okay, we're gonna save that for last because that one, they're both fucked up.
They're both so fucked.
Okay. Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Get it right. Come on.
You're Buzz. You're Buzz.
No,
you're Buzz.
You got a friend in me. What the hell?
see, you're looking at it all wrong, right? Buzz is the one that wants to do shit. Woody just didn't like the fact that you want to come here and think you run shit.
Remember I told you about that girl who came to my school in grade 7 and she had a name just like mine, and I was like, bitch, you better get to stepping because this is my territory. This is my playground. Who the hell do you think you are? No, seriously.
I still think you're Buzz.
you're the one who comes into my friend group and you're like, hey, and everyone's like, oh, this is so funny. And I'm like, he's actually not.
Because I am.
I'm like, he's actually...
You're right. You're the hater.
Actually
you're right.
masking his anxiety right now, but none of you guys seem to give a fuck.
But I'm the only one who sees through it.
I see through it.
Yeah.
I see through
Yeah, fair
you
enough.
like
you're right.
fucking glass.
You're right.
And all I want is, you know, the loyalty of the people that I love, like my people, even though they discard me and dash me to the side.
And now you gotta come save me, huh?
And look, you get yourself into shit. You think you're some big shot,
which I am.
You're not, actually.
Let's make that clear.
You're too big for your britches. You think you're more important than you really are. To infinity and beyond, you're a fucking toy. Actually, you can't do anything.
You can't even fly.
Yeah, at least I have a fucking string and I can say shit.
You know, there's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's like 4.
No, like a Buzz movie. Like recent movie.
Oh, well, no, because I don't fuck with Buzz.
Okay.
Woody all
like
the way.
his story of how like.
Good. I hope he goes back to wherever the hell he came from.
Oh boy.
The toy factory.
I'm sorry. Didn't you lose your girl?
Wow.
Wow.
So Woody and Buzz personality. I'm trying to see if they have like the same way they broke down Rick and Morty. Buzz Lightyear is known for his bravery and courage. Oh,
not me. That's you. That's not me. I'm
brave.
You're braver than I
am. Bravery and courage with the by the book mindset, believing the way people should live their life believing the way people should live their life by following the rules, though there are rare moments when he will bend the rules or tell a cover story if needed when he knows it's the right thing to do. Woody's personality is Woody is a loyal toy who's been Andy's favorite toy since kindergarten. Woody is smart, determined, and passionate and would do anything for his nearest and dearest friends.
You're both. I
was literally on both. Because I am Woody. You know I'm fucking Woody. That description, you're the fucking dinosaur or some shit. Or you're the Slinky.
Potato Man.
No. Mr. Potato Head? No. He only had one bitch his whole life. Don't do that.
That's
to
true.
Him. You're the
I'm the fucking kid. The kid with the braces that tries to rip them apart.
What's that mean one that like was it the bear that fuck. Woody symbolizes. No, I don't care about all this fucking symbolism. Yeah. What's it called?
Toy Story
villain. Toy Story villain.
Oh.
You're Sid?
Sid is the kid.
Sid the kid.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
No, I'm trying to find the toy villain.
I used to rip my toys apart. I used to have sex with them.
Oh my god. Okay, we're moving on. But between those two descriptions, I do think I'm more Woody than Buzz.
Yes.
But you're right. Both. I'm more both than you.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's why I'm like, I have to be Woody. Woody would do anything for the people he loves. Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable.
You're definitely Kim.
Yeah.
You're definitely Kim. That's not even in the question.
You only do shit because I drag you into it.
Exactly.
I'm like, call me, beat me. If you want to reach me, you're like, don't call me, don't beat me, don't page me. It's not okay.
And then it's like, oh, she's in trouble. But I'm scared.
You come through though.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. At school, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it makes sense.
With a harder goal.
Yeah, exactly. He means idiot. Well.
Oh my god! And you had Sparky, and you had Rufus. Like,
yeah. That works out.
Like a little weird creature that you carry around in your pocket.
That everyone's like, you're a fucking weirdo.
Who would be Wade? Who would be our Wade? Like the man with the computer.
Oh.
I don't think we have one.
No.
Like for us.
No.
We don't have like a mutual friend that we're both like call him up. Like, you know?
No. Wade is your people, not mine.
No, but I'm saying like
for Kim.
But like he's cool with Ron too.
Because of Kim.
See, but I don't have like a friend that I can call who's like just on the computer. Like I am that PI on the computer person.
You are Wade and Kim.
Am every character. Okay, that's the end of my list. So we're gonna circle back to
Ren and Stimpy.
Two fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So definitely
you're gonna have to look this up. I think you are more Stimpy, which is the skinnier one, right?
No,
Stimpy. Ren is okay.
Ren is a scrawny emotionally unstable, sociopathic asthma hound, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
And his best friend Stimpy is a dim-witted, good-natured Manx cat.
Well, I feel like the description already tells you who's who.
I'm sociopathic?
No, I was going to say you're Stimpy.
Oh. I'm dim-witted?
Well-hearted. Between the two.
Emotionally unstable.
That's not... I don't think you're emotionally... I'm more emotionally unstable than you are. I think so.
Really?
I do think so.
I'm about to cry. Emotionally stable?
More than I am, for sure.
You do?
I do.
I think so too, actually. Like, I think on surface, people would think it's you.
Yes.
But when I think about it, I'm like,
no.
No,
it's definitely you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People listening are like, really?
What the fuck?
They're like, what Joe cries and everything. I'm more sociopathic than you.
Yes.
You're more dim-witted. I'm more good-natured.
Yes.
So it's even. Wait, no, we need more. They can't just have 2 for each. The reason I was leaning toward me being Ren is because he's always like, you idiot.
Yeah, always.
That's only the main reason, because he stays calling Stimpy dumb. His name is Stimson J. Cat. Stimson.
That's cute.
What's Ren's name? Oh, this is just Stimpy's profile. He's always like, oh, Joy. I remember that. He's 3?
Mm-hmm.
Which is 28 in cat years. Yeah. Damn. So cats live to be real old in cat years.
Yeah, because they're demons.
Rotund, red and white Manx cat with a brain that's literally the size of a peanut.
Oh my God.
That's you. He has a big blue nose and dark blue eyes, which can only be seen in close-ups. Oh, his eyes are blue? Flat feet, no tail, human-style buttocks, and a pair of white gloves. He invents dangerous machines and can cook. His favorite song is Happy, Happy, Joy, Joy.
Oh, man.
He often has his tongue sticking out and uses it as, oh, joy. He likes to watch cartoons and use the gritty kitty litter. Stimpy's good-natured personality is the opposite of Ren's personality. Unlike the psychotic and short-tempered Ren, Stimpy's most famous personality traits are his good nature, happy-go-lucky nature, positivity, very optimistic. Whenever him and Ren get in bad situations, Stimpy has a childlike personality trait that's shown in his own cartoons. Okay. I think the, happy-go-lucky part is me, and the dumbass part is you. He also can't spell very well. In most episodes, he can barely spell his name.
Wow.
Des,
that's crazy.
You want to tell that story?
What story?
About how you failed a test because you didn't even spell your name right?
First of all, I didn't fail. I just got negative.
Right. That's beyond a fail, actually. Because a fail is 0.
0. I got
you
negative.
Failed at failing.
When the teacher put -2, I was confused. And I searched that test.
How did you spell your name?
I don't remember.
Because Dez's
name
is Deswayne.
I forgot 2 letters.
Des!
I know.
How old were you?
This was like
too
great.
Old.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to lie to you. Way too old.
Wow.
This might have been grade 6 or grade 7.
Stimpy is either literate or can barely read. Why do you think I do the listener questions?
No, they know why. They know why.
Because there's been times like, Des, you want to read?
No. I think we tried me reading it one time and you're like, give me it.
Stimpy can barely write legibly. How's he writing?
Trash.
He has a high tolerance to pain. In many episodes when Ren smacks and beats Stimpy around, he barely flinches.
Okay, fair enough, because you're not with the pain.
No. I don't think you're I don't know how your pain tolerance is, but for sure, you can handle a little bit. Right?
Oh, I can handle a lot of pain.
He calls Ren's buddy, old pal. He's a good heart, sweet nature.
Oh, my life.
Usually kind-hearted. He tends to comfort Ren when he breaks down. That is you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Between the two, Stimpy cares for them by doing their housework, such as cleaning the house, ironing, cooking their meals. He's also highly adaptable to any situation or scenario. That's for sure you.
For sure.
Stimpy can also be very generous. That could be either of us, I think. In several episodes, despite his stupidity, Stimpy is shown to have genius intellect in the form of science and chemistry. That's you're not smart overall, but like when you're on, which is you.
Okay.
He's also obsessed with personal hygiene.
Why is this more than Ren?
This is Stimpy's thing.
Yeah, when you did just Ren's before, no?
No, I didn't. I read one a little bit from both.
Okay.
Oh, actually, this is Ren and Stimpy wiki. So why is it just Stimpy? Yeah, you're right. Where's Ren? Oh my god, he has like a what is his name? His Ren Hoek?
Ren Hoek.
It has like the 2 dots over the O. I don't know what an asthma hound is, but he's a chihuahua.
He has asthma. He's always using his puffer.
Oh, that's what they mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought that was like a thing.
No.
Floppy body, donkey-like ears. Okay. Often calls Stimpy an idiot, and they wrote idiot. Idiot. Who slaps him around quite literally. Ren is vain, spiteful, hyperactive, abusive, and has a short fuse, especially with Stimpy. His lifelong ambitious personalities have a huge pectoral muscles. Ren's name is the real name of... I can't pronounce that. Okay. He's born on Tuesday 17th, which makes him especially unlucky. Is that like a thing? Oh my god. Really? At the beginning of the series, Ren had a long pink rat-like tail, but it would like constantly disappear. Ren's tail kept disappearing and reappearing, being quite noticeable. I don't remember. I didn't watch a show like that. Oh, the reason for Ren's tail disappearing altogether was that the animator hated animating it. Interesting. Okay, personality. Unlike the jolly, dim-witted Stimpy, Ren is rather smart. Ren is smart in his own mind, but deep down he's a lot dumber than Stimpy. I think that's like a Pinky in the Brain situation. It's like the one that you think is dumb is really not the dumb one. However, he often seems very hot-tempered, scrawny. They're saying scrawny like that's a personality type. Imagine.
Apparently it was.
Yeah, scrawny-ass personality. Yeah. Mean, very hyperactive, emotionally unstable, greedy, spoiled, violently psychotic. That's neither of us.
No.
He says that he loves being angry and extremely selfish and childish. At times mentally unstable. I mean, that's definitely both of us. Mentally unstable sometimes. Also known to have severe mood swings. I don't think so. I think I'm more prone to a mood swing than you, but I don't think I have mood swings though.
No, not like.
But like compared to you, I would be. But like.
Yeah.
What else? This is just about an episode where he split into an evil personality. Ren's ambitions vary from episode to episode. Yeah. Pectoral muscles. Ren is quick to put all blame on Stimpy rather than acknowledge his own actions. I feel like that's neither of us.
Yeah, because I wouldn't really blame you unless it's for shits and gigs.
Right. Ren is actually somewhat understanding when Stimpy accidentally does something that impresses him. Oh my god. In some episodes, Ren has a malevolent, evil laugh, which is me. I'm sorry. Oh god. Even though Ren is seen as insane most of the time, Ren has also helped Stimpy on many occasions. One of the many known as Son of Stimpy. Ren is shown to be annoyed by Stimpy. That's me. He has shown true value to the friendship and oftentimes go insane or sad from missing him. Oh. No, I rejoice when I don't see you.
She's lying.
Ren dislikes cartoons. He's just like, they're literally like opposites.
We're a bit of both.
We are a bit of both. I think both of us are more Stimpy.
Yeah.
But I'll take Ren. I'll take Ren.
Yeah, you should. Because I'm not.
But I'm not that mean.
No.
Okay. Let's just, I gotta put it out there. You know which one I just remembered? Cat dog.
Oh, I thought about that a long time ago.
So what do you think? And yes, I'm Googling it.
I think from what I remember, I would say you're... Because I think dog is always the one that's like moving and cat is just like, no.
Oh, there is one that's dragged around most of the time. Oh god, I can't remember.
Or maybe it's dog that's always
cat running. Is the smarter, more cunning, and dog is the more happy-go-lucky and more gullible. See, the thing is, happy-go-lucky is not a word that anyone would use to describe Des.
No.
Like, You can call him outgoing. You can call him like personable, but like happy-go-lucky.
Not that one.
Yeah. But like, who's gonna call you cunning? I mean, actually,
I got conniving. That's close. I would say the dog is the which one?
Just more like go with the flow, happy-go-lucky, gullible. Cat is smart and cunning.
Yeah, see, that's still a little bit of both.
It is.
Yeah.
Dog is the more energetic, outgoing, and lucky of the two. He likes playing fetch, digging, and chasing dump trucks, all of which are close to a dog's. I guess it's like a dog's personality with a cat's personality. I'm more of a dog. Like, forget like this character. Like animal-wise, I'm more of a dog. You're more of a cat. Yeah. Because you're just like,
leave me alone.
You're like, pet me, don't fucking touch me, stay away from me. Yeah. So I guess I'm dog, you're cat. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. I mean, being compared to dogs are good. Cat, on the other hand, is much more intelligent, hot-headed, and assertive. Cat is usually the one coming up with the plans. Okay, so then now we have to switch.
Plans of manipulation.
Plans and manipulating dog to do things for him. He also desires fame and fortune and will go to excessive lengths to get it. Cat is shown to be the underdog and never treated with respect. I'm a woman, so you know. His dark side is seen many times throughout. Despite his negatives, he deeply cares about his brother. Oh, Cat enjoys reading, gardening, hygienic, and being himself. The dog stuff, aside from what I already read, energetic, outgoing, lucky. He loves playing. I read that one. He's clumsy. Oh, that's you. Clumsy, very naive. You're not naive.
No.
But it says he's clumsy, very naive, making him dumber. He will believe in anything someone says and falls under Cat's task. He is more well liked by other characters than Cat, even one of the What was that?
No, just you're like, yeah, I remember.
Oh yeah, I thought a bitch said something. Arr? Yeah, like the dog you are. Okay, I'm Cat, you're dog.
Yeah.
I'm Ren, you're Stimpy. Yeah. I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You guys heard it here first, right?
Do you know where that's from?
No, I do.
But tell.
No, I'm not telling them.
It's from Matilda.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You think I'm just being mean?
Yeah. You guys heard it here first.
It's a quote from Matilda. I would never say such a thing about my bestie.
That was funny.
But yeah, I thought that's quite interesting.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my god, wasn't that such a cute, like, original idea?
That was.
I keep saying it like I'm like lying, but like I actually thought about it.
No.
I did have to Google some of these duos though, but like.
Yeah, your best bet was to choose cartoons.
Yeah, because I was like, there's no way.
Not a fucking chance. Maybe if you went movies, I might stand a slight bit of not really a chance.
But I feel like shows have more duos, and like you see, like the characters like throughout the yeah. I don't know, like you see like a lot more development because shows typically run for like seasons on seasons on seasons. So.
Okay, so I don't know if you have, but I know I definitely see it way too many times. You know when you're just like online and you're reading stuff and it was like, study shows that, you know, between the age of this and study shows that kids this age and...
Oh, just like random ass like statistics.
Yeah, random statistics. I've always wondered, who are they surveying? Like, if they're like, 80% of Canadians,
Can I tell you, Family Feud? And they're like, we asked 100 Americans. Where? Who are these people? Lying.
And if these people don't come forward and say something, I don't like that.
But like,
one day I was in the mall and somebody stopped me and asked me and...
Yeah, like, why can't I just go to like familyfeud.com and like fill out my answers so that I can be one of the 100 people.
Thank you very much.
Who are these people? Where are they getting them from? Where are these, like, even like, I don't know.
When they were like, there's one that I saw and it said that according to a survey, 86% of millennials experience a quarter life crisis. Millennials experience a quarter life crisis. Are experiencing a quarter life crisis.
I believe it.
It's not that I don't believe it.
I just went through one.
Who are the 86%? Like,
Yeah, true. Who are these people?
Like, are there schools?
And are they in therapy?
There's so many questions.
And like, if they are, who told the statistics people?
Thank you.
The therapist is not supposed to divulge.
I'm very confused about so many things when it comes to surveys, and I can't find answers.
Survey says, ding.
And like, even it's like when it's talking about sex and like between the age of this and this, unless you're going to doctors and you're like, okay, what information did they fill out? Like, I'm not understanding where you're getting this information from.
Honestly, that is the $1 million question, my friend. That's I'm very curious about that as well. If anyone knows the answer, please let us know.
Yeah, because I'm appalled and I'm stunned because nobody's asked me anything yet.
Right, I want to be asked.
Even when it was like, you know, when COVID came about and it was like, how do you feel about it? And on the news, you're like, yeah, 60% of Ontarians believe that, you know, they would get the vaccine. I don't matter. Is it because I'm black?
Listen, I was not asked. None of my friends were asked.
None
of my family was asked.
Thank you.
None of my, like,
nobody I know
in my circle.
Am I the problem? Is it because they know me? You didn't ask them? Because this is outrageous. You know what I'm saying? This is outrageous.
Outrageous.
Because I know a lot of people who are having sex.
You're one of them.
Yeah. So like,
and you know people
do
on
I
the
not
other
like
end of
sex?
the spectrum, the people who are in the desert with me.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we need to be surveyed because we are the general population.
Yeah.
First
I
of
don't
all,
like this.
We like you said, millennials are having less sex, so I am actually in the majority.
In the majority.
The what?
Majority.
Okay. I couldn't. It was too strong.
No, you could have.
No. The majority. Right. So like, they're interviewing people like me, but not me.
Does that make sense?
I'm here.
Like,
hello.
If you look for a specific answer, you're going to find that specific audience. Look at you laughing at yourself. Stupid. As long as it wasn't me this time, we're good. Yeah, like I don't like this survey stuff. I think that they're lying.
I think they're making up these stats.
I think they're asking certain people and then
they're asking their friends and family. And
then timesing that by whatever they feel like.
That's like me being like, all women, and I ask like my 5 friends.
Yeah. No, you ask your 5 friends and you're saying 95% of women. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I asked my 5 friends, I'm like, 4 out of 5 women. Like, yeah, because I only asked 5. You know when like...
That is very accurate.
You know toothpaste commercials are like 4 out of 5 dentists recommend. I'm like, bitch, you did not ask every fucking dentist. You asked 5 and 4 said yes. I'm going to the one who said no because they know something that we don't.
Exactly. Exactly. I remember in school we were talking about condoms in grade 9 and stuff like that, and they were talking about different types of condoms and whether they're good or bad. And I remember them talking about studies show and I bursted out laughing. And this is grade 9, obviously, so in their head you're not having sex in grade 9. So I burst out laughing.
Do they know?
And the teachers like asked me what was so funny or something like that, and I was like, nothing. And she's like, no, you know, she wants to be the smart eye. Oh, please share with the class. And I'm like, what if you don't use them? And then the whole class started dying. And she was just like, oh, well, you know, back in the day, there was other means. People would use plastic bags and saran wrap. And I'm like, you let a man wrap his penis in saran wrap and shove it in your vagina?
Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.
Ew.
They used to use, like fucking sheepskin and shit.
Ew. Am I the only one like, ew?
Yeah, but remember, back in the day, like, if you have nothing to compare it to, it's not ew. Actually, no. STDs ran rampant back then. They did.
No, apparently, like, now in the U.S., like, it's at, like, an all-time high.
No, yes, but here's the thing. Back in the day, just people were dirty.
Yeah, just general. Nasty, yeah.
Like,
not bathing. Women,
they would have, like, you know, their yearly bath.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, men would go fucking hunting all day and come in and stick his dirty hunting dick
in her dirty, musty
puss.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
So it's like just the.
Yeah, but that was their excuse.
No, but here's the thing, and then it's like, okay, now he's given her some sort of UTI, but they didn't know it was.
Yeah,
a UTI
they don't know what
then,
it is.
But she has an infection, bacteria, yeast, and shit, and then he gets it too because men
yeah,
you can't
yeah,
get it,
course.
and then. Who knows if he goes off with his other family, now his other wife has it too, and then the milkman has it. No, but I just went from like the ancient days to
to like
the milkman.
The 80s. Like, I was like, wait, hold on, what's going on?
Okay, there's no milkman in the 80s. It's like the 60s.
No,
50s.
they probably still had milkmen.
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
No, we said milkman.
I know,
the
but
postman's still a thing.
Postman drops off some packages.
Facts. I know some friends who are postmen who are like, they've had opportunities like that.
I've heard that as well. Like, especially like the older ladies.
Yeah.
You want to come in?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like,
answer the door in like a
get
specific.
Off me, Gertrude.
Like, oh, bitch, please.
You know what? I like your. No, I can't say. You're gonna make fun of me.
I probably will make fun of you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm just saying. I feel like one day.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to... No, I can't say it. I feel like I have to now because I'm like...
You do?
I fucking talk so fucking much. Okay. I feel like one day I want to be like that...
Somebody else.
Old lady. Well, no, okay, wait. Let me back up. Like middle age, like 40-something. Mm. And like... answer the door and be like, oh my gosh, like you're the service repairman, like I wasn't prepared for you to come, like come in, and like, you know,
I couldn't see that with the life of me.
No, but like I wouldn't do anything.
No, I couldn't even see you do that. Hold on, snowsuit. No, couldn't find anything else.
You're like in a robe, like a short robe, and you're just like, oh, come in, like
yeah, I couldn't see that from you.
Like I have like
it's right over issues. Here.
Yeah, like
sorry is on the middle of something.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see myself doing that.
I cannot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I cannot.
I can't either. Like, okay,
hold on, I'm coming.
On one
hand, and you'd have the robe, and you'd go to the door and be like, "Who is it?" And once you hear, "Oh, 1 second, give me a second."
No. I think I would have the robe, and I'd let him in and be like, "Okay, it's just right there." Like, and then I go
and
change.
Hide behind the door.
No, I wouldn't hide. I'd let him in. Like, a robe is still a robe. Like,
we just said a short robe. Joe.
Yeah, but like all my robes are short. No, I lied. I have one that goes to like my knee length, but like all of them are like short. But that's like that doesn't matter. But I just meant like not only a short robe, it's like off the shoulder and
it's
kind
open. The string is not there.
Just a little bit. Well, no, because then there's no point in having it on. But like you know what I mean.
It.
Oh, you're just no, but with the one finger. Oh.
She said one finger.
Two, because I'm modest. You know, I just hold it with.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you this early.
Who the fuck do I think I am? No, but like in reality, if I would like answer the door and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then I'd probably keep the robe on, just like put on sweatpants underneath, like you know.
Mm-hmm. I could see you being like, "Give me a moment," and then
I wouldn't leave them at the door. No, I wouldn't leave them at the door.
Oh, that's nice of you, leaving you dead at the fucking door.
I don't think I could be one of those people who like fucking answers the door for the pizza man, and it's just like, "Hey," because like people do that, right? Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I would love to talk to a pizza man that's like gotten some that way.
Oh,
I'm like so curious because like to me that's a porn that's not a real thing.
I feel like before, yes, because pizza men back, like I haven't seen a young pizza delivery driver in a long time. Like somebody who I'd consider young and like, you know, just trying to make money. Yeah. I haven't seen one in a long while. But I feel like back then, yeah, you have this 19-year-old college kid just trying to make a little bit of money.
I guess.
Yeah, I would be that pizza guy for sure.
I could never be that person. Like I'm the person. You ever see that that porn clip when the guy's in the bathtub? I've seen all of them. And the woman's like, "Oh, looks like you need a lifeguard for this beach." Yep. And he's just like, "Beach? I'm in the bathtub." And she's like, "You look like you need someone to save you." And he's like, "Lady, I'm in the bath." Like that's me. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
You'd be like, "Get out of here."
And she just kept going, and he was like, "Are you okay?" Like, the clip is so funny. Yeah, that's definitely me. But like in my head, it's like in your head versus reality. Mm-hmm. In my head, I'm like, "Ooh, come in," and in reality, I'm like, "Hold on a second, wait, I'm not decent." Like, you know, a girl can dream.
When I was younger, I did want to be that pizza guy for sure.
No. I don't know. I don't think I want to be that woman, but like I feel like I could be if I wanted to. Like, you know,
you could be anything you want to be.
No, but I feel like me with my current personality, I could if I committed. Because I think me, I'm just too like, oh no, I could never. But if I was like, yeah, I could, and then I just do it.
I can't see it.
You don't see it?
Not even a little bit.
Why?
Not even if like the only way I see it is if like it was a dare and everybody had to hide.
Oh God, no, a dare. I'd rather pass away.
Yeah.
I would like try and be like, no, I can't. I'd rather leave the pizza man on the fucking.
Oh my God.
I'm like, sorry, sir, wrong house. I couldn't. Or I'd just be like, give me the pizza, like turn it sideways and pull it through the door and like shove
push
the money
under the cracks.
Yeah, seriously. I'd be like, put it on the ground, take the money.
I would have gotten fired for sure. Because if girls were having a party and they're like, I'm like, oh, what are you guys drinking? Oh, yeah, you want some? Yeah. I'll come inside a little bit. Meanwhile, I have 17 other deliveries to make. Yeah, I would be fired. Second day on the job, not first day. Second day.
First day, you try to like.
I'll try.
No. I think you'd start being lax at like 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
You do more than 2 days.
I don't think I would make it to 3 weeks.
You don't think so?
I don't.
Because remember, not every house is going to be like a
No,
party.
for sure. But
you're mostly going to be delivering to like family.
Yeah, but when I get to like Friday, Saturday nights, girls' nights, stuff like that, and you already know how I like to talk and flirt and, you know, and when I remember, I used to live right.
I've never seen someone flirt through McDonald's drive-thru. Or was it Wendy's? I think it was Wendy's.
It's every drive-thru.
True.
Every drive-thru.
You're like, it's D, all of the above.
Yeah, literally all of the above. But it was McDonald's at that time.
Oh, God, I can't with you.
Okay, so I don't know if you've heard.
Not.
There is this thing that's been going around since the beginning of time, where
chlamydia.
Not just that.
Syphilis.
Not a disease.
Oh.
Men.
So a disease.
Okay, fair enough. An epidemic.
Kidding.
Where men, and I'm gonna say old men. However, it doesn't stop at old men because it starts at a younger age.
Okay.
But, you know, seem to be buying literal children.
Ah, yes.
And
trafficking.
When I think of trafficking, I think of
traffic stops?
No, moving, like the person who's actually doing the trafficking, not the purchaser.
Okay.
So when somebody's like, yeah, they were involved in trafficking, I'm
right.
thinking you're moving the pieces.
Right. You're selling the goods.
Yeah, you're not
you're thinking about the seller, not the buyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in this case, I'm talking about the buyers.
Right.
I can't ask why, because we know why.
Fucking disgusting lowlives.
Yes.
Literally some of the worst types of
people in the world. What?
Yo, people are fucking sick, sick.
And the problem I have with this particular one, this guy's 85 and he was buying an 8-year-old girl. The parent.
Someone should fucking buy him and put him into the fucking slave trade.
I'm honestly, it's the parent that I'm bothered by right now.
Piece of shit.
Because and one story in particular, this woman, this 20, I believe she was 23, 24, sold her 9-month-old for a pair of Nike shoes.
Yeah, I saw that. It's a 9-month-old?
Yeah.
It was a month old?
It was months old.
Jesus.
Nike shoes and a little bit of pocket money.
She's a fucking crackhead, I'm sure.
Why?
Not that it's not an excuse. Still a fucking disgusting person.
Like,
I've seen crackheads who try to like raise their little crack babies in their crack house.
And let their crack babies raise their damn self.
And like live happily ever cracked out ever. Like,
you know what I mean?
Listen, that's still better than selling your fucking baby.
That's what I can't understand.
Like, you can blame drugs all you want, but it's still a certain type of person. Type of person. Like, the other day I saw a video of a man clearly cracked out on some shit running down the road. He was still holding his infant baby. And then he even the police got out of the car and he tried to run into the car with the baby and steal the police car. But then when he couldn't do it, he left the baby in the car and
ran off.
But at least he didn't like
yeah. These are like
the baby wasn't crying or nothing, and he was for sure a crackhead. I'm just saying, like, it takes a really horrible person to
this is the world is so like I just can't understand. Like
the world is actually so scary, and like I think
terrifying.
about it sometimes, and then I spiral because I'm like I'm in my own little world, and like the people that I encounter sometimes are not that great, but like on a very superficial level in comparison to how bad the world can really get. So for me, what my bad world doesn't even touch some people's worlds, and I'm like, maybe some people that I'm connected to are connected to some of this dark stuff.
Exactly.
And it's like you never know how many steps away you are, how far removed you are, but it's like crazy. And then like when I think about how close it could be to me, I'm like, what if my fucking neighbor? Like, you know what I mean?
You're right. You never know.
You never know. And then that makes me spiral, so I can't.
Yeah. I spiral all the time. Yeah. That's why I like to be in my room by myself alone, because people are just so fucked. And like, when I watch movies, it's like, it could be anybody's story at any point in time. You could go on a trip with one of your best friends, and all of a sudden, she just sold you because she wanted to do fucking couple lines of coke.
You know how many stories I've been hearing about, especially like there's lots of hotels in like LA that you're hearing like stories about girls. There's this one, oh my God, I think I saved it. It's too long for me to play on the podcast, but I'll send it to you, or I'll show it to you after. This girl was in LA for work or for something. She's there. Yeah, she was there for work or for like an interview. Like the company was paying for the hotel. And it's a hotel that like, it's not like super sketchy. It's not like the fucking Hilton or
it's
the
just Shangri-La. A regular hotel.
Right. Well, no, regular to nice. Like, you know, like mid
3.54 star.
5.4? You mean
3.5 4 stars.
Oh, I thought you meant 0.54, and I'm like,
no.
Who does that? Like a 3.5. 3.5. Okay. And she actually recorded this. So she was actually on like FaceTime with one of her friends, and someone tried to like open the hotel room door, but she had it not just locked, she had it latched. Okay. Like the person had a key because it was turning, but it wasn't like, pushing. It pushes, but it's only open a crack because of the latch. Yeah. And she was like, Who is that? And it was a guy, and he was like, oh, like I work for the hotel, like I need to speak to you, I need to speak with you. And she was like, but why would you just come into the room? And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, like I need to he stood out there for the video. She cut it down, she said it was 18 minutes long. He stayed outside of her room for well over 5 minutes, knocking, being like, I want to speak to you. And he's like, oh, like there's an issue with your car, like we need you to come out. And she's just like, I don't have a car, I'm visiting here, I don't have a car. And he's just like, oh, there's a car attached to your room. And she's like, well, I don't have a car, so I'm not coming out. He's like, please just come out. And like she wouldn't come out, so she actually called down to the
front desk, because that's what I would have done.
And they said that there should be nobody at her door, they're gonna send up security. She waits a few minutes, the guy's still out there, nothing, no one comes. She calls back, the front desk is no longer answering. So she's recording. Her friends are on FaceTime. I guess she has like 2 phones.
Business, work phone and personal.
Probably, because you can see the friend on the FaceTime phone. So, and obviously she's recording. So they're, like you hear her saying like, you're scaring me, da 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 da, blah 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 blah. And he's just like, I mean, he maintains like a very professional demeanor, but
because he has
like,
to.
He was just like, oh ma'am, like there is an emergency with your car, and like so many times she's like, I don't have a car. Yeah. So he eventually goes away, and she calls the front desk again, but this time the guy who was at the door answers the front desk, and he was like, oh, like we need you to come down because of your car. And she was like, first of all, I don't have a car, I keep telling you that. And again, he reiterates that there's a car attached to the room on their file, and and it's emergency. And she's like, if it was an emergency, why don't you call the police? Like, why, like, and at first he was just like, oh, like I can't tell you why, like if you're saying it's not your car, I can't tell you what's wrong, blah 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 blah.
So then leave me alone.
But she's just like, if there's an issue with the car, he eventually said it's smoking. She's like, a car is smoking in the car garage, and you spent however many minutes knocking at my door instead of calling the cops. What if the car blew up? Like that makes no sense. Like, you know what I mean? And like, how many times am I telling you I don't have a car?
See, that's nice of her to even have this conversation.
She made the mistake by saying a lot of the time, like, I'm visiting, I'm alone. Like, she said, I feel like you are trying to traffic me. And he's like, no, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't, ever want to make you feel that way. Yada, yada, yada. And he's just like, okay, like, and he kind of backed off a little bit. He was like, oh, if you said that, this is not your car. Okay, we'll deal with it. Like, I'm going to call the cops now. I just wanted to talk to you about it first. I thought it was your car. My apologies. And she's like, she just keeps like pressuring him, like, it doesn't make sense. You're scaring me. This is weird behavior. Why did you try to come into my room? Like, you didn't even, like, he was starting to knock after he realized it was the latch, but he like,
yeah, you would have just came straight in there.
Yeah. She's like, this does not make me feel safe, blah, blah, blah. He was like, okay, like, whenever you feel comfortable and you're ready and you're able, come down to the lobby. I'd like to apologize to you in person. She's like, I don't want to see you in person. Why are you still trying to get me to come down? Like, it's sketchy and it's weird. And he said it so many times. Oh, like, I'd just like to apologize and da-da-da-da-da. Long story short, she contacted her employer. They got her a new hotel and they sent someone from the company to physically come up to the room to get her out. But like, people have also been saying like this has happened at that hotel and other hotels, and these aren't in sketchy areas. It's like, it's scary. Like, trafficking is like a thing.
That's why I don't like movies, like certain movies I can't watch, because I know this is based off of somebody's story somewhere, sometime, somehow.
That's why I'm like low-key scared to travel alone, because like you never know, and then like by the time you're well gone before anyone knows.
More than well gone. Because
like your family's like, oh, she'll be back on the 9th, but like it's only the 1st. Like by the time I'm missing,
it's long gone.
You guys don't know. Like you won't be able to find me.
Yeah, no. Like I tell everybody this after I watch Taken. No, thank you, because I don't want to be taken. Everyone's like, please, Des, look at you, knowing that I end up in some ring trying to fight some next guy, or I'm dead. It's either him or me, and no, man. I don't have time for this. I'm not here. I see this has been happening since Bible days. Joseph, his own brother, sold him. No, thank you. Can't trust these strangers.
Can't trust these hoes.
You see what I'm saying?
All right, we're gonna get into a listener question now. If you have a question, a story, or anything that you want to say to us or ask us, we would love to hear from you. So write in at thissquareroom.com. There's an Ask Us tab. You can go ahead and click that. You can write in anonymously. You can share your name. You can share whatever you want about yourself. Let me pull it up. Today, we have a question from Taylor.
Okay.
Taylor says, hi, Joe and Des. I'm a few episodes behind, but I'm having an amazing time binge listening and catching up. I listened to episode 179 where you guys are doing your avoiding questions roleplay, and I'm hollering. Des, I agree with Joe. You are a menace, but Joe, once you started getting the hang of it, I had to say, hold on a dang minute out loud because you surprised me. Thank you. Thank you very much. I loved it so much that I wanted to ask if you guys would do it again with scenarios that I give you guys.
Fuck yeah.
I'm down
with this shit.
Okay, Joe, your scenario is that someone wants to set a date with you. Yes, I chose this on purpose. Why?
Because we know you don't want to do this.
Oh, I thought
like I'm gonna ask you.
No. I'm assuming because Taylor says yes, I chose this on purpose. I'm assuming they said that because I said that like I was asked on a date and I like freaked out and I told you. Yeah. And Des, your scenario is that someone has seen you out on a romantic date. If you guys do this will make my day. Okay, we'll do me first because you're just gonna blow me out of the water. So, so someone wants to set a date with me. Okay.
Okay.
Ew. Ew.
Look at her. It didn't even start.
I'm not gonna just stop. Okay. So
You're Joe.
I'm not lying, but I'm avoiding the question.
Yeah. You're not gonna lie to me and say you're not gonna be like, no, I don't want to go, but you're gonna try and bounce around. I'm
saying no without saying no.
Yeah, without hurting my feelings, but at the same time, not making it seem like you're saying no.
I've done this before.
I know you have.
But like not with anyone your level. You see, you are like
I'm just
you're
gonna
throwing
ask
me in the
questions,
ring with,
that's all.
with okay, shit. Okay.
I'm guessing we're over the phone.
Over the phone? Why can't it be text? Fuck. Because at least I can think about my answer. Okay, fine. I guess we're talking.
And I'm gonna talk like me though. Like,
no. The average guy. Come on.
I can't talk like the average guy. I don't know how they talk.
Yes, you do.
They're weird.
You're weirder.
I was just wondering.
Seriously, you can't.
I'm just gonna flirt.
No, because you're a manipulator.
I'm just gonna flirt.
No.
I can't flirt?
No, you can flirt, but like average, not your weird Deswayne flirting.
What? No, I'm freaking out.
Now you're freaking out.
Yeah.
I can't flirt.
Tone it down.
And I'm like, I have to flirt.
Yeah,
like just be average, like average flirting. But it's not even flirting. I think at this point you've done your flirting. Now you're trying to seal the deal, right?
Yeah, but if I'm gonna ask you on a date, I'm gonna assume this is our first date.
I would assume so.
Yeah, and I will be flirting to ask you on the date.
Okay, fair, but like you got to do it in like the average way.
I will try,
because you know what I mean. You have a very specific.
Because I'm slick with it.
I mean, I beg to differ. I feel like your technique is almost like intimidation, but like in a friendly way. But like you are just like, you're gonna say yes. It is.
That's funny.
Like you make people feel so uncomfortable they have no other option. You're like, you're gonna love me whether you want to or not.
Everybody does. Don't worry about it. You'll be okay. Okay. Hello.
This is the phone.
Yes. Did I answer?
I have to say hello then. If it's the phone.
Oh, okay.
You call me.
Okay, go.
I'm just looking at it ring. I don't want to answer.
Taylor's crying right now.
Okay. Stop. Oh, I'm nervous. Breathe. That's
and miss call.
Women, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it helps them calm down from the anxiety of birth. I feel like I'm giving birth to a baby right now. Okay. Hello?
Hi. Joe, I got to hi.
I know, but it's also like, oh, it's just weird. Okay, hello?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. How are you?
Not too bad. Same old.
What are you doing?
Just doing some work.
Oh, busy.
Always.
Always. So I was wondering, I hope this is not too soon, but I kind of wanted to take you out on a date.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So I know you said you're busy, so obviously not right now. But what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, I'm definitely working this weekend.
Oh, like you don't have any free time this weekend?
Well, see, the thing is with my schedule, it's like I'm literally always working or sleeping. That's just my schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know there's this fair. I don't know if you heard about it. There's a fair by the mall, and I know we talked about it, and you like those little Ferris wheels and stuff. So I did want us to go to the fair. They're only
How
here.
long is the fair on for?
They're only here for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I think they're gone. Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Okay. What is your schedule? Like I said, this week and weekend I'm really busy, but what about the following week? What does your schedule look like? What's your availability?
I'm available whenever you are. I can make time. Yep. And scene.
No.
Yes. Let me tell you where you went wrong. You put the ball in my court.
No, I didn't.
You did.
I know what I'm doing. Stop breaking.
All right, bring it back. Bring it back.
Des.
Because you failed. As soon as you said it in my head, I was like, Joe.
Okay, no, let's continue. What was the last thing? You broke it. How dare you?
I did. Because I was like,
if I did that, you would have been like, Joe,
you lost. You lost.
No, I didn't lose.
Okay.
Remind me of the last thing you said.
I said that I'm available whenever you're free.
Okay. Let me figure out my schedule for work because, like I said, it is really hectic right now. I'm just in a really busy period, but I will figure it out and I'll let you know, and we can try to hit it up before it finishes.
Okay.
And then I'll never get back to you. Or what I would do is on the follow-up call, I'd be like, oh yeah, like it's unfortunately not going to work. Like we can do something else, but like I'm not going to make the fair.
See, no, the problem is you don't want to go on a date with me.
Right. But
you're agreeing. You're saying, oh, we can do something else.
But you said I need to get out of the date without straight up saying no.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But you want to get out of going on a date with me.
Right.
Not just that specific day.
Right. But I'm just saying, I'm telling you later. It's always going to be later.
Even if later, you never give them later. You just answer and that's it. You don't put something in their head for them to keep coming back.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
So if you're like, oh yeah, sorry, work, a lot of stuff is going on, I'm going to be busy for a while, we got this big project coming up, blah,
okay.
blah, blah.
So instead of being like, let me know your schedule, and then like I'll see when I'm free, and like I'll let you know, I should just be like, or like we'll do something later. I should have just left it at like, I'm really busy right now, but when I'm free, I'll let you know, and like leave it at that.
Yeah. When I have time, I'll let you know. That way, you don't ask me. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everything was good except for that last...
Exactly.
Except for saying, we'll do it another time,
or
basically.
When are you free? As soon as you ask me when I'm free, I'm always going to be free for you because I want to bring you on a date.
No, because like, okay, for instance, if I know like a guy works like a 9 to 5, or like 10 to 6, I'm gonna be like, oh, like the best time for me is like afternoons, but like you work in the afternoons.
That's the problem. You guys think we won't take off work for you. You think we give a fuck about work?
Of course.
If we like you, we're gonna do it whenever you are free. So the trick is,
because my thought process was like, if I know when you're free, when you're not free, that's what I'm gonna say.
I figured that's what you're going with. But guys will always, like, I've taken off work plenty of times.
Fine.
I've been at work and left work plenty of times. So you were doing great. You're like, yeah, I'm very busy. I was like, yes, Joe, blame work. And you're like, if I'm not working, obviously I'm sleeping. Like, I gotta sleep. And as someone who's gonna ask you on a date for the first time, I'm not gonna be like, oh, lose your sleep for me. No.
Right. You're gonna play the like, okay card.
The understanding. Exactly.
You can't call me on my bullshit because then I'll never go on a date with you.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, the fair's here for 2 weeks. Okay. Let me get back to you.
Okay, I'm getting better at this.
Yeah. No, that wasn't too bad.
You know why it wasn't too bad? Because I've done it before.
Yeah, that seemed very natural.
Whereas the other one was like way. I can't remember what that scenario was, but that's so.
It was me catching you in a mall.
Oh yeah. They never catch me sleeping in public.
Anywhere.
Catch me outside. How about that? Okay, Des, your scenario is that someone has seen. So I have seen you out on a romantic date, and I guess I'm trying to question who that person is or like where you were. Ew, he cracked his knuckles like a. Okay, we're doing phone call again.
Do we know who you are? Like, are you a friend? Are you?
Clearly, I'm someone who like
interested.
Has some interest because I'm like. You were on
got it.
And I like that Taylor specified romantic date because you can't just be like, oh no, like it's just a cat. Like it was clearly a romantic scene. You're like, that's what you think, but I'm like,
you can perceive whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm calling you, so you answer. You're just not gonna answer?
Oh, I was waiting for the phone to ring. Sorry, in my brain, nothing was ringing. Sorry, you're right. That was all me. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. How are you?
I've been better.
You've been better? Oh, that doesn't sound too good.
Yeah, how are you?
I was good, but now that you're saying that you're not that good, it kind of brings my mood down.
Oh, well. I mean, I called because I wanted to ask you something.
You can ask me anything you like.
Well, last night I was out picking up some food from that restaurant that we love to go to, and I saw you there with someone else, and I am 100% sure it was that girl Ashley that you told me that, you've never, done anything with, but you guys were clearly on a romantic date, and like, I thought we had something so that it really hurt.
You saw me.
1,000,000%.
So then why didn't you just come and say something to me?
Because you were clearly on a date.
Yeah, but if we have something and you see me, would you not just come say something to me?
Of course not. I'm not going to cause a scene.
You didn't need to cause a scene. But like, if I saw you on what I think is a romantic date with the next guy, I'm going to make sure you see me and see me see you.
So you were on a romantic date?
I was not on a romantic date. I'm just confused on if that's what you thought.
What were you doing there with Ashley then?
Was I at the restaurant? Yes. Was I there? Yes, for sure. Was that Ashley? I mean, how many times have you seen Ashley? Maybe 3-4 times?
Yeah, but from where I was standing, I know Ashley with them big dirty eyebrows.
First of all.
Okay. Sorry.
You didn't have to do that to her.
Sorry.
There's no need to do that to her. Second of all,
and
yes.
To be honest, I shouldn't have said eyebrows. She only has one, so.
Okay, you see what I mean? See, now
what I'm saying is I knew it was Ashley.
There's no... Okay, I didn't say it wasn't Ashley. Yes, I was there with Ashley. I did tell you I was going to go eat with a friend, but it wasn't a romantic date. Literally.
This restaurant is like a date spot. It's literally
for people who are going on a date.
So what was that then if it was not a date?
We went to go eat. Period.
So if you are supposed to be exclusively talking to me, we are headed towards a potential relationship.
Yes.
Why are you out with another woman, especially without telling me?
I did tell you I was going to go eat with a friend. I'm sorry I didn't know I had to specify their gender and...
Actually, you didn't tell me that you're going to go out with
with a friend. You just don't remember.
You said you were going to... When I asked you what your plans were for the night, you said you were probably going to get something to eat and then, get to bed. You did not say you're going out. Go get something. You did not say with a friend. No, you didn't.
You can say you don't remember. That's fine. Say you don't remember. No, I'm not going to argue.
Say that you intended to say that.
I didn't intend. I know what I said.
But you're telling me I know what I heard. You did not say that.
You know what you saw too, and you saw something romantic, and obviously there was nothing romantic there. So
I mean, I saw a bouquet of flowers on the table.
I didn't set up the table.
A bouquet.
I didn't set up the table.
Ones from the grocery store. They don't put them laying down on the
table. Who you asking? I saw it there too. I don't care. It's not my flowers.
You didn't buy the flowers?
I did not. Me buy flowers? Me.
Did you buy the flowers?
Me buy flowers.
I'm asking.
Have I ever bought you flowers?
Nope.
And you think I'm going to buy this girl flowers?
It seems like it.
No. See, you're seeing things. Like I said, anyways.
So I'm just imagining the flowers on the table.
No, you saw the flowers on the table, but to you, it's romantic, which it's not romantic to me, and I highly doubt it was romantic to her. I don't know what she's going through.
So tell me, what to you classifies a romantic date then, Des?
Dude, I wasn't there holding her hand. And
you literally were. I saw you guys lean across the table. You were holding her hand, and what you were doing, you know that thing where you do with your thumbs and you rub the back of the person's hand? You were literally doing that.
Okay.
And
no, go ahead.
When I turned around, I swear I saw you guys kiss.
See? Now you swear you saw.
Well, I turned around because I was picking up my food, but when I turned back around, you guys were this far from each other's face and you were leaning back, aka I just saw a kiss.
No, you didn't just see a kiss.
Yes, I did.
You think you saw a kiss.
I saw holding hands, flowers, romantic restaurant, booth in the corner, dim lighting. Okay, so
I don't control the lighting of the restaurant.
You guys were whispering secrets to each other about an inch or two from each other's faces?
No.
The music was not loud?
When I got that close, it's because I told her to shut the fuck up. Because she said something and I didn't want to be rude. I held her hand. You're right. I did touch her hand. I did. And I was trying to be nice. And then she said something rude. So I leaned into her face and said, shut the fuck up. And then
what did she say?
I don't remember. It was rude. You think I want to keep rude things in my head? I almost left at that point, but I didn't. I sat back down in my chair, and that's probably what you saw.
Well, I didn't just see you hold hands for a second. Like, you were holding and, like I said,
so you were staring instead of coming and saying something to me.
1,000,000% I was watching.
So now,
and I got pictures.
Okay, so please send me these pictures. Let me see these pictures.
Why? You were there. You don't need the pictures.
I do need the pictures.
You know what I saw
because I'm telling you. No, I know what happened, and I'm telling you what happened, and you're telling me, no, that's not what happened. If I see you somewhere just because, I think it's this, that doesn't mean that's what it is. You're asking me why I was somewhere. I told you why I'm there.
Let me ask you something. Is it normal for people who are dating and close to exclusivity to just be going out on dates with other random people?
You can't ask me. Nothing I do is normal, so can't ask me that.
Do you see why this would bother me?
I don't see why you wouldn't come up to me and say something if that's what you saw.
I didn't feel comfortable coming up to talk to you because I felt very betrayed in the moment. I was really hurt.
You wouldn't feel betrayed if you came up and said something. You only feel betrayed because you let it get this far. If you saw me in a restaurant that you think I'm being romantic with somebody else, you don't have to come up ghetto. I know you're being
romantic. I was able to watch you for long enough to see the dynamic between the two of you. I've gone out to dinner with friends, male friends, with female friends, everyone. And I've never been that cozy and cuddly and lovey-dovey. You guys were giggling. You were stroking
I'm a fucking funny person.
If you said that she just said something rude, why would you be giggling?
I'm giggling because I'm a funny person. I didn't say she's funny. I said I'm a funny person.
So why was she giggling too?
How many times do I say something funny and we laugh and then you say something rude? Like you're acting, I'm not saying that you're making this up, because yes, you did see me there. Yes, I was with her. But the scenario, the picture you're painting is what you saw. But that wasn't the actually
in that scenario is extremely disrespectful towards me and what we are attempting to build.
Okay. So then why not address that immediately?
I'm addressing it now.
Okay, and I understand what you're saying.
If I know myself, if I know that I would get heated and potentially cause a scene in public, I'm not going to do that. I got my evidence on my phone. I saw it with my own eyes. No one had to call me and say, you know, go look at this or let me send you a picture. I saw it. I was there. I know what I saw. So for you to completely disregard what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling, it's really hurtful.
See, that's where you're getting it wrong. I didn't disregard what you saw, except for whatever kiss you think you saw. But I did say everything else you saw was correct. However, it's not what it looks like, because that's not the conversation
so
me
and
and her were having at the table.
You were going out to dinner with Ashley?
Like I said, I told you I was going out with a friend. No, I didn't say not. Ashley. I said a friend.
You when I spoke to you, you were still at home. You told me that you were getting food and going to bed. You didn't say you're going out to get food. You definitely implied that it was the
okay. But if
kitchen.
so now if that's what we're going with, I didn't know you were going to that restaurant to get food, but you happened to go there, did you not?
I didn't know either.
Okay, here we are. I told you.
I thought you were having a night at home, so
I thought you were at home doing absolutely nothing.
I went to go pick up. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? I was alone.
It doesn't matter if you're alone or not. My point is, in my understanding, I 100% believe I told you that I'm going to eat with a friend. You said I didn't. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just telling you my side. Whether you want to believe me or not, that is up to you. You are free to do whatever you want.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me.
I know I don't.
If you want to stay upset, you can be upset. You asked me to explain. I explained. Whether you want to believe me or not, that is up to you. And where we go from here, that is up to you. So I don't know what you want me to do with this now.
The fact that you don't even see it fit to say, like, I'm sorry that this hurt you. I'm sorry that, like, my lack of communication made you feel some type of way. That's hurtful as well. Because you know me well enough to know that I would have wanted to know if you're going out with another woman. Okay,
well, I'm sorry that because now you feel like your feelings are hurt.
According to you, no, that's not an apology. Don't do that. According to you, you told me you're going out to eat with a friend. Now,
she's a friend.
But going out, so you should have told me that this friend was a woman.
I didn't think that was important. I'm sorry I didn't like.
It's most definitely important.
Okay, now that I know that, I'll let you know.
No, because remember.
Tomorrow I'm going bowling with a whole bunch of guys.
Remember 2 weeks
and a couple girls.
2 weeks ago when I told you about my ex and how he used to cheat and how communication is important to me, you know all of this. So you not doing that.
I communicated.
I see that as a sign of disrespect. First of all, you did not tell me that you're going out. Maybe you meant to in your weird tangled web of lies, but you did not say that you're going out with a friend. Okay. You didn't say it was a male friend, a female friend. You didn't say anything. You told me that you were staying at home and you're going to bed after you eat.
I ate and I went to bed.
And then it's like, okay, if you even want to play devil's advocate and say that everything you're saying may be right, which it is not, at the end of the day, I'm still a human being. And if you care about me, rather than completely disregarding my feelings, you would acknowledge them and at least apologize for making me feel this way, even though it is unintentional. You wouldn't say, I'm sorry that you feel that I hurt you. Like, that's not an apology.
You asked me to explain. I explained. And then you're going to argue with me about the story I'm telling you. And I said, if you don't want to believe me, you don't have to. You said you don't. And I said, okay, you can choose where we go from here. Now you're upset that I didn't apologize. Now, let's bring it back. Let's say you saw me, you told me what you saw, and I'm like, oh yeah, you saw that, I'm sorry. Is it okay, you apologize, now we're good? No, we're not good, and you know that's not what it is. Right now, you want me to apologize because I'm always in the wrong, and I'm always the one to apologize. Even if I tell you the truth, you don't feel like it's the truth, so automatically it's a lie. It's fine. You know what? I don't want to have this conversation anymore, so if you want to talk to me again, you can talk to me. If you don't, if you want to call me tomorrow, whatever. But right now, I'm not in the mood to argue. And like, if you don't want to believe me, don't believe me. Like, it's fine. But okay, you asked me to tell you something and I told you. So I don't know what you want me to do with that. Sorry your feelings are hurt. I'm sorry that, I'm a big fat liar and everything I do is an issue. And, I'm always the bad guy. So, I hope you have a good night. I hope you feel better. And, good luck on your test tomorrow.
And scene.
Bow!
Here's the thing.
I almost forgot we were role playing. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. A couple times because I was closing my eyes while you were talking, and this kind of happened before. So I'm like getting into character, and I'm like, oh wait, yeah.
It's funny because I was also getting into character because I was like, no, like that's
not
okay.
You're like, I'm not having it.
Because the thing is, I'm like, I was like, no. Like, the things I said were strategic, but the way I felt it.
I heard it.
Because I'm like...
You're not going to make me feel like that.
Because I'm like, I saw it. You're trying to tell me what I saw. I'm like... Because, like, if I wasn't choosing my word strategic, they would have been like, you're fucking gaslighting me.
Yeah, I was waiting for that word. I'm not lying to you.
But I was like, no, if I can't, that's not Joe speaking. So, like, let me not say the things that Joe would say. But can I tell you that when I was like, was when you chose to end the conversation.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, he's a fucking evil Joe. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I knew what I was doing. I was, from the beginning, I know I'm going to end it, but I can't end it too early. I got to give you just enough for you to feel like we had something and then shut the door. And
then he flipped the script, played victim, and said, I don't want to have this conversation anymore, but when you are ready to talk, I'm here.
Mm-hmm. And then I even ended it with saying, good luck on your exam tomorrow.
Can I tell you that is when, because the whole time I was mad, and then like I was in character mad, and then when you said that, real life Joe had to be like, nah, that was good. I was like, I can't even be in character anymore. Like, that was actually good.
And there was no stuttering.
It was good because it was bad.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Horrible.
Des.
Horrible. If a girl told me a guy said that, I was like, nah, don't hang up the phone on him, delete, block, everything.
Des. Like,
that was horrible.
Like, you're actually, what this person, what word did they call you? What word did Taylor call you? A menace. A menace. Menace to society.
I'm not gonna lie, that was real. I'm very proud of myself. I am. Because, like, you're coming at me, Joe. You are coming at me. You said you had evidence. I told you send it. You weren't going to send it. I'm like, good, because I definitely don't want to see it. So, you said, when you said, I think, or I'm pretty sure I saw you guys kiss.
Yeah, because I didn't want to go too hard.
I know. That was my escape.
You know what? Because I was like, I still want it to be realistic.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I have all the evidence. Like, that was too much.
That's why you should have came to me if you had all the evidence right then and there. But you're like, I didn't want to cause a scene because I was upset in the moment. Yeah. And well, don't know what you want me to do about that.
Because part of me was like, should I just say I saw the kiss? But I was like, no, like, I didn't want to overdo it.
Yeah, you said I turned around, and when I turned back, you were leaning away, and you guys were,
Yeah, I didn't want to, like, I said that because I'm like, I didn't want to overdo it with the, like, you can't, like, have every little piece of evidence. Like, that's too much.
That's way too much.
Then there's no conversation to be had. Like, I know what am I asking you about? I saw it. So I was like, okay, let me, but you dead ass wrong. And Ashley, if you listen to
this one eyebrow bitch.
Unibrow bitch. Oh my God, that's so funny. Taylor
loved that one. That was good. Wow, that was very good. Joe, you did great with the questioning. Yeah, you're used to this shit. You're used to this shit. You did not hesitate on the questions. And even like as you're talking, I'm listening to it, and I feel like you dead ass caught me with a girl. Like
in my head, I saw it. I visualized.
I'm picturing everything. You painted it.
You know, certain
the dim
restaurants,
lighting.
You walk up to the bar and like you pick up your takeout order, and like you were over there with the
behind
booth.
in the
you
corner.
You were on this side, she was on this side, and you do that thing.
I know what you're talking about.
And you.
That's why when you said
that's a thing you do
exactly,
like,
so that's why I said she said something rude, and I didn't want to be rude, so I took her hand and I was.
You told her to shut up,
and I went up to her and I said, "Shut the fuck up."
And that is something you would do.
Exactly. So everything I said wasn't necessarily a lie.
I told you guys what Des says is to tell the truth so much that when you lie, nobody questions it because like, Des does do that. Oh well, Des does talk like that. Oh, Des, yeah, Des the damn devil.
That was good. I like that.
But yeah, that was an interesting one.
That was very
Taylor,
good.
That was a good question. That was a good request.
Wow, now I feel like people are gonna paint role playing scenes. That was good.
I feel like
I felt like I was there. I felt like you were actually mad at me. I'm not lying to you. I dead ass like fuck. Like I had to get out of that.
You were like, Joe, stop.
Yeah, like Jesus, man. Jesus, you saw everything?
I'm definitely
Jesus.
That's why I had to. I knew I was giving you an out, but I had to. I was like, that's too much. It's like every piece of evidence. It's like in Pretty Little Liars when the killer is clearly in front of them. And
right there.
Like, what? Where? Yeah. Like when Dora's like, do you see the playground? It's like, it's right there.
Look to your left.
Yeah, I didn't want to make it that obvious. That's so funny. Thank you, Taylor, for that question. And if you guys have any other questions, it doesn't just have to be a role play scenario. That's so funny. When people think role play, like we talked about in the past, they think about like sex. We're here reenacting like arguments.
How to lie.
I feel like that's very us though.
Yeah.
Like, what were you doing last Tuesday at 7 p.m.? But yeah, so thiscigarroom.com for question submission.
Oh my God. I'm going to re-listen to this now.
Ew.
No, not because of me. I'm like, Joe, you were doing so well.
No, but here's the thing. I feel like
with your role play. I
know what you're. Oh, with mine?
Yeah. Like you were, I was like, yes, Joe.
Until
yes.
the end, yeah.
Yeah, no, you put it in his court.
Okay, I'm gonna take that into my.
Yeah. You see how I shut the door? Shut the door.
You know what's so funny? That's a thing that like I also have a friend and he was like, yeah, I do this too. It's like you ask, like you switch it up so you act interested, but then you're like, oh darn, I'm not available when you're available. And I was like, oh my God. And I've done that in the past too. And it's like, oh, like when are you free? And it's like, oh, like I'm free Saturdays and Sundays. Oh my God, really? Because those are my busiest days. Okay, you know what? Give me some time. Like let me, because I usually like throw it out and then like put it back in my court. Like, oh, you're busy these days. Okay. Let me figure it out and I will let you know. Like once I get my schedule for next week, next 2 weeks, blah, 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 I'll let you know. So it's like you pretend to throw it in their court, but then you take it back. But you
don't ever throw it in their court.
You put a wrench in my plans. You're like, whenever. Like you ain't got no life? How you trying to take me on a date? You ain't got no job, you ain't got no money.
And that's what I mean. Like when you ask a guy, because guys are so annoying and so like, shut up. You obviously can tell I don't like you.
Yeah, they are annoying.
Exactly. So when you were like, when am I free? You gave me the ball.
They can't tell because I feel like I act interested.
Oh, see, that's the problem.
Well, I shouldn't say that. But like, I don't act interested romantically, but I act interested in them because it's like, if I'm speaking to you even remotely,
I should be somewhat interested.
Right. Like, how are you? How was work? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Like, that's great. Like, I'm going to be somewhat interested. I'm going to remember things about you. Otherwise, I wouldn't be speaking to you whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, if I'm dodging... Because, like, real me, if I was interested and someone asked me out and I really was busy, I would be like... Actually, might kind of sound the same to me. Be like, no, like, I'm really busy right now. No, I would throw it another suggestion. Okay. Like, instead of being like, I'm really busy, I'll let you know. I'd be like, I'm busy this day, but I think I can be free. Or I'm flexible on this day. Like, you know? And if that doesn't work for them, okay, let me know when you're free. And I would genuinely throw it in their court instead of a fake throw.
Nope. Fuck that.
No, what I'm saying, that's if I'm actually
it's my
interested.
Court, nigga. It's my game. Foosball.
You're such a friggin' weirdo.
Menace.
That too. 100% a menace. Okay. Let me find this article because it is very interesting and I'm curious to hear what you have to say. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. It's not even really an article. Well, I guess it is. This woman, this is not new, by the way, but this woman is pregnant with her son's baby. Did you hear about it?
Did.
Okay. So for everyone who hasn't heard of it, she's pregnant, she's a mother, but she's expecting her grandchild. Now, of course, headline, everyone's like, oh my God, what? Oh. Exactly, the outrage, right? But yeah, she's 56 and she is very excited because she can't wait to give birth to her granddaughter. She said, I never planned for it, but I'm so glad I chose to carry my son's baby. So she offered to become a surrogate for her son, who's 32, and his wife, who's 30, after the daughter-in-law had a life-saving hysterectomy following the traumatic birth of their second set of twins. So they have 4 children already, 2 sets of twins, which is crazy, the fact that you want more.
Sick. But
they do. They wanted more. So, yeah, the mother is just a surrogate. She didn't do the nasty with her son. It's not her egg and the son's sperm. It's the husband and wife, but the mother is carrying it. And people are disgusted. They're outraged. How do you feel about it?
like, how do I actually feel about it?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I learned like the world is fucked up as it is. Like we've talked about it in the past. The mother who, she ended up going on a date with this guy and really liked the guy, and they slept together and all this stuff. And then later on, she finds out that it was her son that she had, he went for adoption kind of thing. And then later on in life, they met, and then they just stayed together because they had such a connection.
Yeah, it's called a familial connection.
Yeah,
like mother-son
Thank
bond.
you. So to me,
connection.
like when I hear these things, I'm just like, I don't put nothing past human. So even if that wasn't the case, I'd be like, oh,
yeah, because that headline was wild,
sick. I saw it, and like me and my girlfriend were laying there, and we both looked at it, and she looked at me, and I was like, hey, nah, there has to be more to the story.
Sometimes you gotta keep it in the family.
Yeah, so they say. Yeah, but honestly, I think that's nice of the mother.
Family.
I think that's nice of the mother to do.
Here's the thing. I don't think it's weird because, like, she's just a surrogate. And, like, why not? Like, people will go to their siblings to be the surrogate or a close friend. Mm-hmm. Why not your mother? It's not, like...
It's just
your mother carried you. She can... Like, if I needed a surrogate, like, my mother would be my number one choice if that was possible. Because, what's funny? Although women... like after women go through menopause, they don't have eggs anymore, but women can still carry babies. Yeah. It's just they can't get pregnant after a certain age. Unless they have health issues. Like if they're healthy, they can carry a baby.
And maybe they did a test and the mother was the best choice, healthiest choice.
Of course, yeah. I don't think they would do it if the mother wasn't. Yeah. And clearly, I mean, the mother had a hysterectomy, which means her whole it's gone. Like she cannot get pregnant.
The wife.
Well, yeah, the mother of the unborn baby.
There we go.
Yeah. Yes, the wife. I'll call her the wife. Yeah, but I was like, people were so outraged, and at first I was like, but then once I read it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's once you're naive, you're just naive. Like ignorance is bliss.
But like, do people not get how surrogacy works? Like,
no,
it could
they
be
don't.
Anything. Like
they think surrogacy works in the sense that you have sex with this girl, but it's her child.
Yeah, no. It's
so
not
in their
the
head,
mother's child, it's her grandchild. So yes, there's DNA shared, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
So to me, that was like, I was like, oh, that's, I don't want to say that's normal, but like, I don't, like if I needed a surrogate and I had a mother who was willing and able, she would always 100% be my first choice over anybody else.
The craziest part to me is that this child is going to be beyond loved by the grandma now because I literally carried you. Literally carried you.
And you know what's funny? The way that like their other her because it's a granddaughter, the other siblings are twins, like they have that bond, but I got grandma.
Is exactly.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Have you heard, hold on, let me is this plugged in?
Mm-hmm.
Is it, can you turn it up? I'm just gonna play this since we're on the topic of children and you as a father yourself. Let me get your opinion.
Avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
Yeah. She didn't have a bath for like 5 months of her life.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of her childhood, and like now we basically bathe her as she asks for it because it's fun, or she's exceptionally dirty.
We really wanted to keep her skin.
Oh my god, I'm getting a call.
Even if it's just rinsing with water, our water has chlorine in it and all kinds of other preservatives and different chemicals that I just didn't want to expose her to.
This show and being married to my wife has opened me up to so many more thought processes like this because I think so many of us are conditioned, but if you really strip it down and think about it, obviously we lived this way naturally for a very long time. I think like you put up the commercial city constraints and people change their behavior. So it's like coming back to a more primal way of life.
Now that you guys are saying this, that makes a lot of sense to just like let it be. And I feel like as a mother too, you have intuition to know when they need a bath.
Where do you want me to start?
Wherever you feel like starting, my friend.
Everybody who heard that.
So she said the parents said for the first 5 months of their daughter's life, they did not bathe her. She probably had fucking placenta juice on her for 5 months.
When you say don't bathe, do you not wipe her up?
I'm sure like diaper poop.
No. I mean like, when when you're sick and when you're younger and your parents are like, okay, just wipe up. Don't really like bathe. No. Okay. All right. West Indian, Jamaican life.
Because for me, like when I'm sick, bathing is the best because you take like a hot shower and the steam opens up. Like
when you're older, that.
I actually no, from a young age, I would boil myself because like the hot, like
sick.
When you're sick, like your body runs, or my body runs even colder than I already naturally am. So like I can turn the water up hotter and it doesn't thing, and it feels so good. I just run it all over my body, and then the steam helps. You can breathe, but you get out and you're cold as shit. But yeah,
that's why you're not supposed to do that.
I know, but it feels so good when you're sick.
Yeah, see, that's why you're not supposed to do that.
I know. You're also, it's not good for your skin to like boil yourself alive.
Yeah, that whole not bathing your child thing, and like,
now they're like, they only bathe her when she gets, either she asks for it because she
wants to have fun,
or she's not dirty, exceptionally dirty. Yo, you know that child is at school stink and dirty.
The issue I have is them saying that, obviously we were doing this before in more primal ways.
Yeah, because
we're that's what developing is. That's what evolving is. And that's what we did as humans.
And they're saying like to protect her skin and keep the natural oils, and there's chlorine in the water, and so boil the water and then
that's the first thought I had.
Put a filter on your house system or whatever. Like there's ways around that.
Go get natural water from some God knows where, from a well if you need to. Like, what are you talking about?
Collect rainwater.
You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about here?
If you want to live in the primitive ways.
And this guy's an idiot. And the reason why I say this guy's an idiot, because this has always been the wife's thought. Because he said, like, when I met her and she explained it, yeah, she's right. No, the fuck, she's not. Oh, the way of city living and commercial and.
Can I tell you? I'm not a man, but I would never give up bathing for some pussy.
I would never have sex with a girl who doesn't bathe.
Yeah, right? Ooh.
Ew.
Your funky 30-year-old pussy. Probably haven't bathed in 30 damn years, like, too.
Ew.
Oh,
ew.
Probably doesn't even wipe when she pees.
You know what I'm saying?
You think someone like that is gonna wipe?
No,
she's gonna let it drip dry.
She's gonna let it drip dry. Maybe shake it a little bit. Shake it off a little bit. Oh god.
You shake it like it was a dick.
It's in the middle.
Oh my god! If you guys saw the motion Des did, I fucking can't.
Yeah, no, that's super fucked up. It's like, I don't want to say it's fucked up. You raise your children how you want to raise your children. However, I don't think that's very hygienic, and I think kid, it's very important.
Like certain things, like when we're younger and our kids make us bathe, and like kids try to avoid it and blah 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 and do whatever.
Our kids make us bathe.
Oh, is that what I said?
Yeah.
Or our parents?
Okay.
Make the kids.
Yeah.
Bathe. But like they do it because for sanitary purposes and to instill this in you, so that when you're older you do it on your own willingly. But it's like she's not gonna have that.
She won't.
So she's gonna grow up to be a nasty.
Actually, we can't say she won't. She might.
Likely not.
And
if she does, it's societal pressure. Yeah. She's not gonna grow up liking baths. No. They're just gonna be a thing that you got to do every now and then. She's walking around like what was that kid from Charlie Brown with the fucking stink cloud around him? God, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Oh God, ew. It wasn't Linus, right? Linus is the one with the blanket. Yeah. I don't remember, but stink boy.
Somebody who nobody cares about.
That's what she's gonna be like.
100%.
When she's gonna be a social outcast, she's gonna be a kid who stinks, because people will talk. They will 100% talk about her. She's not gonna understand why, because
homeschool.
Like probably because the not showering thing is gonna be normal to her. Mm-hmm. And when she does enter the real world, whether it's for work, whether it's for school,
she's not gonna understand the problem.
No, and she's gonna be this, and then she's gonna bathe once and think the problem goes away, and then not bathe again for weeks. Exactly. And people are gonna be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah. Raise your kids how you want to raise them, but
raise them with showers.
Please. Oh God.
All right, let's do a question.
And it was crazy because I think not last year. Oh, a while back we talked about the adults who don't regularly bathe.
There's just people coming out of the woodwork not bathing.
It's not out the woodwork, man. They've been here. They're just speaking up for themselves now.
They're like, we're loud and proud.
Charlie Brown didn't make it up.
Oh. This question is cute, but I don't know, for like privacy reasons, if we should do it. It says, what is your mother's name and the most beautiful thing about her?
I can do that.
But we'll do no, don't say your mom's name.
Fuck.
But let's do what the most beautiful thing about our moms are. Okay, I'll go first because
you're clearly having difficulty, Des.
The most beautiful thing about my mom is her heart. She has a really big heart. She loves very hard. She goes above and beyond. She will literally give people the clothes off of her back, and like she will take care of her family and her friends before she takes care of herself. She's always been that type of person. And you know, it's backfired sometimes, but at the end of the day, I think it's just like a very beautiful thing to be so selfless.
That's nice. While you were saying that, like my mom is similar to that, but to me, that's the most disgusting thing about my mom.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that's the most disgusting thing is because I see where, like, you're talking about the backfires. Exactly. That's the issue I have.
For things, opportunities.
Exactly.
But I think that's the disgusting part about other people. But to have that characteristic makes you a very beautiful person, and that's good in the world if more people were like that. But it's like when you have people like that, you are going to unfortunately have people who want to take advantage. Yeah. But like that doesn't take away from someone's good, kind-hearted nature.
You're very kind-hearted, and the reason it's disgusting to me is because they're going to keep doing it knowing you're going to keep doing it. Yeah. So even though they're
it's a double-edged sword. 100%. Yeah.
The most is honestly this is very Deswayne and very selfish, but it is what it is. That I'm her favorite and that she'll literally do anything for me at any point in time.
You're her firstborn, her baby.
I know. And oh my god. So to her,
only you could make what's supposed to be a nice moment.
To her, there's things that me and her have been through. Obviously, she was 18 when she had me going through life.
How is that obvious? You think anyone?
No. She's going through life, going through things, and me.
You guys, in a sense, grew up together.
Yeah, and me having my son at a young age, I can understand, what she was going through at that time.
You're able to have a whole new respect for her because of the shared experience.
Because when you have a child and you're crying and you're sad, and you're holding that child crying, it's a different feeling than you just crying by yourself in your room because you're alone. Yeah. So, yeah, because I'm her favorite, so I just had to throw that out there one more time.
You were kind of on a roll, but yeah, kind of.
No, I do it on purpose.
I know.
Can't be too cute.
All right. Well, that was a sweet little question of the day. If you are still here, thank you so much for listening. We truly appreciate it, and we would love if you would rate us on iTunes. That really helps. And on, what's the other one? I keep wanting to say SoundCloud. I mean, SoundCloud too. I don't think you can rate there.
Apple Podcast.
Oh yeah, true. It's not even iTunes. It's Apple Podcast. And no, Spotify.
Oh my god.
I know. And that's the one I use too. And I'm like, I can't remember.
God. When you said iTunes, I was like, is it Apple? Okay.
It's Apple Podcasts actually. Yeah. But yes. But that's the thing. I don't use it anymore. It used to be iTunes. When we started this podcast, it was still iTunes, but they also had Apple Podcasts or Apple Music. Listen, they just changed it too much, okay? Too much. But yes, tell a friend, leave us a rating. We really appreciate it. And as always, we will see you next Tuesday.